How do you know what kids are, how kids are reacting to the game and what they prefer, don't prefer?
We go into the schools all the time. Kids will tell you too. We were at one school, and this is when I told Dennis there were too many snakes in Fish Lake and it was too hard, right? This little girl in the 5th grade who made me come up to his chest, she walked in, she says, "Did you make this game? What made you think this game was fun? This game was the opposite fun. I died 15 times. There's too many snakes."
Wow,
so
cool.
yeah, we do lots and lots of testing with actual kids. And one of the things that we found too is adults are a very poor judge of what kids would like and what would they find difficult. If you take kids that are 2 years behind schedule, right? Behind grade level, and then you have them learn at the same level as everybody else, they're going to graduate high school 2 years behind grade level. So somehow you have to magically make it possible that that kid is learning more per year than 1 year's worth, when by definition they've been learning less in the past. So how do you do that? So one way might be if they're learning multiple things at once.
Let's do it. We don't have any plans for once school gets out.
Well,
Come on, what's the worst that could happen?
help! Death.
Live a little.
It would be pretty cool.
It would be an extraordinary adventure.
I'm in. But you have to convince your mom.
We were funded, I don't know if you knew this, by the Department of Agriculture.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, whenever we were funded by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, like agriculture, because they were really concerned that kids in really remote communities were doing poorly in math, and particularly in American Indian reservations. And I remember one time we were walking through a school in the Spirit Lake Dakota Nation, me and my friend who was at the time the president of the school board, and one of his grandkids and says, "Papa, I don't need to learn math, I'm an Indian." And Eric doesn't even take a breath, and he looks at him and he says, "My boy, we were a nomadic people. We traveled all around this country. Do you think when there was a powwow, do you think when tribes got together to trade, it was just like, oh, funny meeting you here? No, you people estimated how much food they needed to get from one place to another."
Who wants to die of starvation? Not you? Well, fractions matter. If you catch 2 big fish, you're going to be able to feed more people than if you caught 2 small fish. If the fraction of fish in the lake that are big, say over a foot long, is going down, then the fishing is getting worse. You could wait until the end of fishing season and see how many big fish you caught. But by then, if there's really less fish, you might have already starved to death.
History isn't just names of dead people. It's how people lived. It's what they used. It's what they did. And if you can make history about that, then history is easy to teach and kids will be interested.